Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to another video. Finally, my dealership here at Toyota Fort Walton Beach. If you guys need a Toyota, ask for my buddy Chris. His information will be down in the description if you guys are in the Panhandle area. But we finally have the 2020 4Runner TRD Pro in that army green. I know there's a ton of videos out there, but it's finally time for me to make it. And guys, it looks freaking sweet. I love the color of it. I love all the amenities inside of it. The Fox suspension is super soft. But let's go ahead and get into this detailed overview. So new for 2020 for the 4Runner TRD Pro is this army green color. That is the special edition color this year. You also have magnetic gray metallic, super white, and midnight black. Some of the key features on the outside to notice that's different with this 2020 is you have black lug nuts, which is very, very cool. Ties in that whole TRD wheel that you get, which is standard for the 4Runner. The 4Runner is wrapped with Nitto Terra Grappler tires, 265/70/17s. And coming up into here, you have Fox shocks in the front and back with remote reservoirs in the back. New for 2020 as well, you have the TRD exhaust. It sounds really, really good. I'll insert a quick little clip here. You still also do have that FJ inspired roof rack along with chrome lettering right here. You have your black badging right there. Since this 4Runner is keyless entry for this 2020 model, if you have your keys in your pocket, you can just roll down the window like that and roll it back up. Very, very, very cool. Okay, and coming around to the front, you still do have the heritage style grille. And this is the new radar block that they had to incorporate into the 4Runner somehow for that Toyota safety sense. And as you can see, fairly large. Coming over here to the lights, you do still have the standard halogen lights. However, the 4Runner does come with some LED fogs. Your standard aluminum skid plate with red TRD lettering. So that camera up there helps for lane departure and everything like that, keeping the 4Runner in the lanes. 4Runner does not have blind spot monitoring. In my opinion, that's like the most important thing for the Toyota safety sense. So you don't have blind spot monitors in your mirrors or actual signal indicators in your mirrors either. Now, one of the things that's different on this 2020 TRD Pro is when you come inside. No key, no click, it's all keyless entry. Go ahead and you get to go inside. So keyless entry, keyless start, new TRD Pro inspired floor mats. Some of the differences right here is your auto lights. So that is also in that sensor. That is also in that sensor cluster up there is automatic high beams and low beams. So if your high beams are on and a car is approaching you, you can go ahead and just leave it there and the 4Runner will automatically shut off the high beams, go back to the low beams and vice versa. So coming into the 4Runner now, closing that door, we got the new dash cluster and we will turn it on with the new push button start for the TRD Pros. This has been standard and limited for a little while, but it is now in the premium and pro trims. So your steering wheel is also a little different now. This button right here is to keep your distance, to select it for your radar cruise control. This right here is to turn on and off, as you can see, the lane departure warning. So if you get a little too far over in one lane, it's gonna beep at you and say, hey man, get back over basically. And other than that, the steering wheel is pretty much the exact same. So you can cycle through all this as well. So if you do not like all that new safety sense stuff on your 4Runner, you can just elect to turn it off. You have more information now with this new dash cluster, all this MPG stuff after reset. That sounds about right for a 4Runner 4.6. Mileage till empty, average mileage. You have a whole bunch of information just right here. Very standard how it's been on a lot of Toyotas in the past, but it's new to the 4Runner. You have your steering angle, which does follow you, which follows as older 4Runners did have. And you also finally have tire pressure, guys. Compass, the music that you're listening to. This is your lane keep to let you know if you're still in your lane, any notifications, and then those extra settings. Big thing with the new 4Runner is this new dash cluster. Very nice big touchscreen. New navigation, which is pinch to zoom. You have Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and Amazon Alexa when your phone and everything is hooked up. But this is the new Entune 3.0 for the 4Runner. I will leave a link down in the description to a detailed video that I did about this with the Apple CarPlay actually going on. When you do put it into reverse, nice big camera, a little bit distorted because I feel like it's the same camera that they're using on a larger screen. When you turn your steering wheel, it does not track at all for you all. So that is the reverse camera in this. Come back out of reverse, obviously it goes back, but the whole maps and everything in this is new with a dynamic map, so you pinch to zoom. Very, very good. Like I said, link in the description for a detailed video on the new infotainment system. Coming up top, you have the standard TRD Pro features. You have your crawl control and your multi-terrain select. This is your buttons for the moonroof, which are also automatic but not automatic close. Garage door presets, traction control off, rear diff lock that only works when in 4 low. A-Track, which is a very awesome system. I love that so much in mine. And then a new SOS button. This whole 4Runner and everything comes with a new LTE package where you can, remote start your vehicle. It's kind of like Toyota's OnStar basically, but this thing has a whole slew on the Toyota connected app. You can remote start your car from your cell phone. This thing comes standard with remote start as well. You just press 1, 2, 3, hold on the lock button and it'll turn on. The only downfall with it being a push button start is the moment you open that door, the thing shuts off, which I definitely don't like at all. They say it's a safety feature. However, I've been in other cars in the past, when you open the door and you get in, it's still on. And if you put your foot on the brake, it kills it. So that's Toyota's safety feature, I guess. Very big, nice new thing for the 4Runner is dual climate control. All these things are very standard on other cars, I understand, guys. But when it comes to the 4Runner, this old, reliable dinosaur, when it starts to get amenities like this, we all go crazy, right? So it is in the same setting right now if that dual is off, and if you turn it up, both sides will turn up for the 4Runner. If you want it in dual climate control, the passenger, all they have to do is just press that, and then they get to select their own temperature, which is a very, very nice feature, and that is probably the biggest feature I wish my 4Runner had. Same heated seats down here, faux carbon fiber, automatic, all automatic windows for every single window at a simple reach for the driver, and no air-conditioned seats in this 4Runner, only heated seats. Console space is decent, same as every other 4Runner, and you still have your outlets right here, and USB outlet for your Apple CarPlay, Android Auto. It is not wireless. And now coming around to the back, guys. As you can see, the floor mats continue back here, and a new standard feature for the 4Runner is these rear USB outlets for the rear passengers. Still have rear air, no heated seats in the rear at all. So that's about it for the new 4Runner, guys. The color looks amazing. If this video was helpful at all for any of you, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up, as that helps me out. Subscribe if you are new, and I will catch you all in the next one. All right, see you later.